It's time for Web3 Breakfast.
Streaming to over 180 countries around the world.
Getting down and dirty with everything crypto.
Everything crypto. And bringing your daily fix of Web3 analysis and news.
Brought to you by the Crypto Magazine and your hosts,
Jay Chains and Mr. Dude. Buckle up, settle down,
and let's grow.
Yeah, there we go. Let's grow, baby. GM. How we doing, fam? Welcome to the Web3 Breakfast. It is 9 a.m. on the East Coast. That means it's time to get rolling.
Jay, we got a big echo.
We do? Oh, I see.
Let's get ready to rumble.
The megaphone got turned on.
Yeah, we got to put that let's get ready to rumble. My God, it sounded perfect. You're announcing the fight.
Bam, 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 bam. Mortal Kombat.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Web3 Breakfast.
M-Kid on the stage.
Can I be in the front row instead?
There we go. We should be better. Yeah, I got this wonky ass button on the road that likes to turn itself on, but it's on a different page than the show intro and stuff, and so it was on and I didn't realize it. So we should be good.
Man, for the longest time when you would say like on the road, I thought you were like on the road. Like, oh, he's not like in the studio, like he's on the road.
Oh no. It's the Rode device, the Rode Procaster 2. Pain in my ass. One of these days, you know what I was actually thinking this morning? I was like, you know, like at some point I could just get a different device. Like I don't have to live with this thing. There are other ways around it so that it doesn't have to be quite so cumbersome every day. I trust the process, and it clearly.
Are they as good though? Like, are they actually as good? Like the Rodecaster seems to be the one that like everyone uses.
They're amazing, dude. So like a lot of pro people, like a lot of pro podcasters and pro people use them. They said they can basically replace their entire studio with it. I love it, man. It's just most people don't need that Bluetooth connection that we require for the space, you know? Like that's the one variable. I could hardwire it in. I'd have to get like some other devices and then cord it all the way to Matt. And it's just at this point I'm not doing that. So we're just gonna go with the Bluetooth. But it wasn't even that. It was just a microphone button, a megaphone button that was pressed. But let's go.
But then you wouldn't be able to take it like actually on the road. If you went to your sister's in Nashville, like you wouldn't be able to bring it because it's all hardwired in, or just be a fucking.
Oh yeah, no. You can take this. Yeah, no. Like I'll bring this thing to conferences. I bring this thing when I travel. Absolutely, you can create. So it's got like four inputs for microphones. You could like create like a pro sounding podcast in a car if you wanted to. As long as you got power, it's got a internal recording device. You just put a like a micro USB card into it. And you can record straight into the device, and the sound is amazing. You can upload it to wherever you need. It's fantastic. The device is great. Again, it's just that Bluetooth connection that seems to sometimes be a pain in the ass. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I hope you guys are feeling great. It is Wednesday, hump day. Made it through the first half of the week. Let's get through today, and we are smooth sailing to the weekend. Love that. Let me get our post pinned up to the breakfast table. As you know, it's also pinned to the top of the Web3 Breakfast profile account. You can find it. It's up there now at the breakfast table. It starts off Web3 Gaming Wednesdays on Web3 Breakfast. Got a couple little video game controllers for you. Easy to find. We want to make this thing easy, so you guys know. So get in there. If you're trying to win $100 in Gotti, make sure you. Yikes, man, I dropped my phone. That wasn't good. Make sure that you follow the steps there to qualify to win the $100. Now, if we get, I see we're getting close to 200 people already, and the show's just getting started. So if everybody does their job and repost the space out and tag some friends, tag your gamer friends, get them in here. If we get to 1,000 people, so we're almost 20% there. And again, the show's just starting, 20% there. I love that. Then we'll double the giveaway. That 200 will turn into 400, so 400 people will win. And then that means we'll also burn $800 in Gotti. So big things are happening. You guys, it's balls in your court now. Let's make that happen.
I'm just going to clarify what you said because everybody's going to get happy. You said 400 people are going to win.
Did I say 400 people? My bad.
Everybody's a winner.
If we get 1,000 people in the space, four people,
Correct.
we'll get $100. And I'm making a special announcement from my personal Gotti. I'm gonna pick a winner. I found out that the X picker actually has a YouTube picker. I don't know how it's gonna work. I think I just put the stream link in there and then say pick one, and it's gonna pick. I don't know if it picks someone who's watching live, if it picks a comment, picks someone who liked the video. I'm not sure. So if you want to, I mean, that's going to be a small odds. That's going to be a smaller odds, the better odds for you to win. So if anybody slides on over to the YouTube, just make sure you might have to. I probably have to be subscribed. I would assume that's definitely going to be one of those qualifications. But that's we're just going to give a $100 way over to the YouTube fam. I know that has just been none of those folks have ever won anything, and I feel terrible. They're there every day, so that's happening today.
And you can't win on both. So if you want to win on X, just stick to X. Let the YouTubers get that.
That's a good point. Yeah, you can't win on both. Thank you for the rules there.
Just being the bearer of bad news to people.
Love it.
I let J-Chains be like the happy-go-lucky host, then I just bring in the freaking hammer.
Good cop, bad cop, man. Somebody's got to crush the hearts, break the souls. Can't be me.
Yeah, I will boot people off this stage so fast.
I know. I love that. I know. Mr. Dude was telling me the other day.
Can I ask you a question?
What's that?
Hello, get out of here. He's just being stupid.
Oh, it's Mike. I was like, oh, God. Yeah, how's the security and scalability of the project, sir?
Fantastic.
Good. A couple. Let's do a couple more special announcements, guys. Make sure, smash the like, hit the heart, do the things if you are watching the live stream. If you are watching, if listening on the space, hit the purple pill, tag some friends. If you want to speak, come on up to speak. Some house cleaning tonight is Web3 breakfast game night. So if you're either in our private exclusive super exclusive chat group on Twitter or in our Telegram. There's some information being passed out. Mike, Modern Canadian, spearheading the Web3 gaming community night. So Jackbox, maybe maybe we'll talk about it a little bit later. So that's a potential for tonight.
Yeah, if you want to play some games, come.
It's so good, Ja. You love it. It's good gaming for everyone. It's free. It's good. And then one other thing, starting tomorrow night, 7 p.m., we've made it official. Mr. Dude and I are starting the Chop Shop. So basically, that's how we start this show every morning. We're gonna do an entire show basically like that, just the two of us on this one, right? And then moving forward, the whole idea is to have two guests on live stream. So it's 4 talking heads, just having a almost like a panel discussion with just the 4 people. We're going to do that in live stream format. So we'll do it on YouTube and on X, probably like we do here, where it'll be on all 4 channels. We'll just stream it to all 4. It'll be probably like a Web3 breakfast production, which I don't even have the banner up. That's funny. Whoa.
Dude, I love that idea. That's awesome.
Ooh, I'll grab that picture. I'll make a post and then I'll pin it for everybody. Basically, all the stupid shit I say off camera, you guys are now going to get to hear me say.
Yeah, because it's going to be fun, man. We have like fun conversations before the show, during the day, sometimes, whatever. And it's just going to be that where we're talking about life, talking about maybe crypto, Web3, maybe going to who knows, whatever.
That's actually good. And it all spawned because yesterday I was doing this stupid thing where we signed off from the show and then I forgot to close the video monitor. So thankfully I wasn't doing anything weird or stupid, but like Jay was like, yo, you're on camera. So why don't we just talk right now? So that's how this little brain baby came.
Love it.
I had my shirt on. You'd be sad to hear though, everybody.
But hey, this is going to be a Thursday night. This is an after hours thing. Maybe there'll be a cocktail or something. And you know what happens when Mr. Dude has a couple cocktails is the shirt does come off. So ladies, you are not allowed to watch on Thursday nights. It is for gentlemen only.
It's ladies' night on Thursday, isn't it, in the industry?
Yeah.
Woo!
Oh, ooh. There you go.
We're going to have to start calling you Magic Dan.
Magic Dan.
Mr. Magic Dude.
So
what do we got today, Jay? What do we got? What's on tap today? We talking games?
Yeah, we're talking games. I know that there was a couple things that we've been talking about throughout the week. Yesterday on the afternoon show, I went through an article. I could pull it up. shortly here, but I assume some people have some things that they want to talk about from the gaming world, and also I would always love to talk about Karate Combat. In my world, that is probably one of the strongest Web3 games with the most users possibly imaginable. Like, I'm putting together a script right now for a video about Karate Combat, specifically about the token. I'm going to start doing a little bit more video stuff about what's going on in that ecosystem, right? Because I think there's a huge opportunity. It's on Hedera, which is growing. If you look at the user activity of what's happening in Karate Combat with the growth of the app, the players being people like us who wager on fighters, who earn more karate tokens, all that stuff, it is absolutely exploding in growth, like vertical. And you're talking millions and millions and millions of eyes on every event, billions of tokens, if I'm not mistaken. You got at least like 1 point something billions of tokens usually wagered on most of the major events now. And so it's like, I mean, you're seeing some major activity from Karate Combat. And so that's something I definitely want to talk about, because I was looking around on the internet and I poked around on the Karate Combat website, found the dashboard. And so I was looking at some analytics of the growth and the events and the amount of coins that people are wagering. And just literally from, I think it was KC42 was the first one. They're about to do KC50 in Salt Lake City. So in just several events, and there was a few side events in the interim there. But, you know, that whole thing has just spawned some absolute insane growth. I know the tokenomics of the Karate token are not perfect. That is I don't know how inflationary. I think 111 billion is the total supply, but I don't know if they can mint more if they need to. I think that's kind of the whole concept of the up only, is that if they need more coins, they could make it to facilitate the growth. But I don't know where that caps off, right? I don't know if it is just like the 110 billion. Or if there is more.
It's also still in its infancy, right? Because they're kind of like a DAO, they have the ability to change some things as they grow. And like, this is like what? Like, they're basically babies compared to like the UFC. So when they're as big as that, who knows what their rules will be around there.
And you got to think, like, you know, so
the token holders actually govern the tokenomics as well. So if we decide as a group whether we want to continue the game or not after the 3 years, or the tokens are out, then we'll decide then.
March 2026 is when all the tokens are out, right?
Correct.
That's when the current.
And now, here's what I think is going to happen. There's no league owners, so the equity that comes back to the league will probably use a buyback and redistribute method. Using, you know, the sponsorships, and there's no paywalls right now. So we got to remember, like, Karate Combat is not making hand over fist money, so to speak, and ticket sales. The ticket sales are rather low. A lot of them are just given out for free too, as promotionals to get people in the door. But the thing is we love Karate Combat. There's 15 million people that are watching every single event, right. And the Web3 has just really adopted karate as their you know, their basically their league.
It's our professional sport. It's our first professional sport. Now I know, you know, VeChain is participating with the UFC with the gloves and all that stuff and putting the chips in there, and so that is facilitating some aspect of blockchain within professional sports. But Karate Combat itself is run basically by blockchain.
Yeah, and something that's really cool. Man. Is like something that's really cool that I found. So I don't know, like, I'm sure you saw Dave was actually in here yesterday, everybody. So Only LARPing posted yesterday about how on Instagram they have 1.8 million followers. Like, if you like, crypto seems to think like it's only on X, right? Like everything else out there is garbage. But when you look at you look at Karate Combat on X and you're kind of like, oh, that's cool. It's like, seems like small, but 1.8 million followers on Instagram, like that's like, that is huge. Like what Postmaster was saying, like it's way bigger even than like we can even wrap our heads around already.
That's really interesting. Now, do you?
Yeah. So when they decide paywall, like say let's say, you know, Bulkow versus their top champion, or we get something that actually could be pay-per-view. I personally think, like Dave and the board, it's going to all tie right back into that token. So people that are holding these tokens now are absolute geniuses. I mean, especially with the depth. That makes sense because
they're a good business. It's like everyone who got in early, and people who get in early always win. So
absolutely. And, you know, I was looking yesterday towards the tail end of the show. On the afternoon show, I do a lot of news and numbers, and then we look at charts at the end of it. Now we're building this 5K portfolio, as you guys may or may not know, but the last coin that I did look at, and I had done some analysis of the karate token, and I had zoomed it way out, right? And I think if you look back, like it had like a major spike, and it is, since kind of had a little bit of fall from grace. But if you look at the volume, like if the volume profile is just proving that that we have bottomed out and it's starting to ramp up, and you're seeing a lot of the indicators showing that the activity is coming that way, the attention is going that way. Again, I just showed you, and that's the thing why I was looking. I got to find some analytics, and I ended up just stumbling upon them. And talking with Dave for a little bit last night about it, but like it's just crazy to see how you're gonna notice that. Again, the tokenomics are a little wonky, but I think you're gonna experience some growth that should outweigh that. Like, for example, again, when I'm building this portfolio, like I'm probably gonna just put $1,000 into karate, like right now, right? So that one, I can take advantage of the Salt Lake City up only wagering, so that I can try to earn more karate. And then the whole point of this October portfolio is to turn $5,000 into as much as we can in the 31 days of October, right? That's the whole point. And so with that being said, if we say we make because it's going to be like 1.3 million karate tokens, right? And I think if we wagered all of it, probably make 50,000 karate tokens, and I don't know what that's going to be worth, maybe a couple $100, right? And then so if that we can add that to the portfolio and do something else with it, or at least just show that we've made that money, then boom, we're doing our job, right? That's the whole goal. And I think karate the token is about ready to explode. The attention is there, man. Like you talk about Instagram, and I think that's a great point. Like made me think, when we think about X, right? X is so segmented. We are in our own world. We're in crypto Twitter. There's workout Twitter. There's political Twitter. There's sports Twitter. There's all that other shit. But Instagram is just Instagram. I don't feel like you don't get bought into a bubble in Instagram. It's a wide open net. And that's why it's like, if they've done 1 million on Instagram, that's massive, because that's some mainstream shit.
Yeah, 1.8. So like basically 2 mil. Like that's
like massive.
there's another. So here's there's an artist I follow on here. So his name is Boss Logic. So on fucking X, he has like, I don't know, 10,000 followers. I've been following this guy for like a decade, back when he was like literally just a nobody. He was just using Photoshop, would post pictures. On Instagram, he has like 3 million followers. This guy commissions art for Marvel, Disney. Like he actually, like Ahsoka, from the chick who played Ahsoka in Star Wars, literally shouted him out on a thing because he helped her get cast by doing like a mock-up of her before the show even like was just in conception ideas. And like that's how big. I know we all hate on these other platforms and we don't want to get banned by saying their names, but like that's what it's like. Like crypto or X in general puts you in bubbles, and I can't remember what they're called, but in little pods and niches. These other ones just like blast their algorithm out there. So like it's way, I don't want to say better, because I do like X the best because we can just say whatever we want, but they have other algorithms. Like that's how big some of these brands are getting. And you go on that other shitty one, I'm not gonna say you're gonna redact me or something. I see you shaking your
I'm shaking it above the camera, so people know what I'm doing. I've been advised not to shake my protein shake below the camera.
I had to send him a message being like, bro, it does not look good. But anyways, that's my rant about the algorithm.
Another thing we could talk about with Karate Combat is the super permissive open IP license, where any Web3 game or Web3 project can actually build a product using, the images of the karate fighters or the logo.
So let me ask you a question.
So that gets kicked back to the token holders as well.
Can we create like Shazib's knockout, like Mike Tyson's knockout, but just call it Shazib's knockout?
President's knockout instead, but we'll make it about President Awesome is the final fighter.
You absolutely can.
All right, someone DM me. Let's create a game. You probably just stole
President
my idea.
Awesome is going to put you in a chokehold.
For the cover, I'd be like, if you were watching the live stream, you would have seen it, but there's only about 100 of you watching it. We're 21, almost 22% of the way to getting to 1,000 listeners over on the space today. So see what you guys can do. Again, it's the ball's in your court. I'll just keep reminding you. But if you guys want to double your chances to win $100 today, get 1,000 in there. We could do it. I'm proud of you guys. Shout out to our YouTube chat, man. These guys are always so active. We got Ellie, we got Beloved Summer. That's a new Dia. Shout out to you guys are in there. We've got some. They could be Mr. Dude's listeners as well, because we are connected.
Some Gotti people who figure that Gotti would just like go into the YouTube and try and up their chances.
We're live on five platforms, guys. We're 2 Twitters, 2 YouTubes, and a Space. I love it. That's how we reach the masses.
Hey, so next week we're actually going to have the guy's he's Trevor Jones. So he's putting up a game called Dante's Pixel Inferno game. They're actually going to come on next week and talk to us about their game. Can't remember, like, this guy's like a big deal. I can't remember what he's done before. But yeah, we got a few of their little team members coming to hang out with us. Oh, it was Gringo.
I love
Gringo
hearing that,
suggested
man.
him.
I love hearing that. Yeah, they're great people, man. I'm actually going to the castle party. So NFC Summit is coming up in Portugal. Trevor Jones did the art for the tickets. If anyone's going to NFC Summit in Portugal, and then he always has a charity event. It's a castle party. They rent out a castle. It's like a satellite party for Trevor Jones. Yeah, I'm in that community. I'll definitely be there. But yeah, Trevor Jones is legendary, man. He was one of the very first artists in history to put fine art on augmented reality back in 2013. He huge in ordinals, big on fine art on Ethereum. I mean, he's done stuff with Nifty Gateway, Sotheby's, I believe. I mean, you're talking, this is the fine art world. Then he got into gaming early with Satoshiverse, which is a game on, I believe, on Ethereum, maybe Polygon. And then now he has Crypto Angels project on ordinals with that game Dante's Pixel Inferno, which is the game on base. So this guy is a visionary, and he's done stuff like he did like the King's, I think King Charles coronation. He's a huge established artist, and he is such a great guy. Him and his team, they're all excellent people. So I'm really excited you guys linked up.
Hey, Gringo, did this guy speak in Portugal like recently, like in May?
Possibly. I haven't kept up with all of it, but he's very active. I mean, he's one of the biggest artists. He was one of the first NFT artists in history on blockchain. Like, you're talking, he's on the caliber with Beeple and Xcopy. That's Trevor Jones. So yeah, everyone pay attention. That guy's a visionary.
Did you guys see the Beeple and Thread guy? What is Thread guy's deal, man? That eagle choker was just absolutely insane. But it's funny that Beeple did an image of him with Trump like pulling at his hair.
Yeah, it was hilarious, man. Yeah, because Thread guy's he's with Rug Radio, so like he's tied in with Farouk and them. And remember Farouk interviewed Trump at Mar-a-Lago like last Monday?
Yeah,
not this Monday,
yeah,
but
that's right,
last
2 weeks ago.
Monday.
That's right. That just happened.
And by the way, I saw Thread guy is on the fight card with BitBoy there down in Miami for Basel. I'll be down there if you guys are around.
What is that?
So somebody posted it. Is BitBoy fighting Ansem down in Miami? Somebody posted it on.
No,
on
it's in
X.
Dubai.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in Dubai. Okay, it's not Miami. Okay. Oh, by the way, I love what you guys were saying about Karate Combat. I absolutely think it's going to be massive. I mean, I'm more of a big picture macro guy. It's like Karate Combat is brilliant how they're positioning themselves. Like, eventually, how could there not be a collab between UFC and Karate Combat if Karate Combat keeps going the way it is?
Well,
like you talked about VeChain and Crypto.com with, sorry.
No, I was gonna say, like, there has to be, right? Like, 'cause I think when you order the merch, like some of it filters through a UFC site. So there is some relationship already.
Karate Combat is already on UFC Fight Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. I mean,
Dana White is very, very well aware of Karate Combat.
Is he?
Yeah,
do you think is he?
He's a token holder. I guarantee it.
He's competition.
I think he's
this
probably
is the kind of thing that could either be absorbed or combined and created into like a massive. I think
unfortunately, Karate Combat is what Dana White started. Fucking slap over. He started looking into a whole slew of other things. Now boxing. He saw Karate Combat years ago and went, "Uh-oh, we either gotta beat him or join him." So that's what's happening right now. Is he's joining and trying to beat him at the same time. I can see it.
That's only good for Karate Combat. I mean, and other people tried this. I know there was fan controlled sports, which tried to have like a physical football league tied to Web3 and all that. I don't know if they're still going or not, but Karate Combat's so far ahead. It's like the fighters are NFTs if you think about it, and then you create NFTs of them. And basically the secret to all of this metaverse, Web3 gaming, all of it, the secret is it's basically just a giant casino anyway. It's the Sky Casino. That's one of the biggest use cases. So of course it's going to keep growing.
Man, so one time
100%
I'm on a call with Only LARPing and Pete, who does like a lot of like the sales and stuff like behind the scenes, and he used to work for the New Jersey Devils. He used to work for the UFC, and I guess Dave and Pete hadn't spoken. Whatever meeting had just happened that I can't say, but it was fucking huge. Dave actually said to me, he's like, all right, totally confidential, like never repeat this. He's like, yeah, we just gotta like their involvement with UFC is actually way bigger than anybody knows. Or like I don't know, fuck Postmaster might know whatever little DAO meetings they have, but it was pretty huge when he told me what UFC wanted to do with them.
Yeah, it's amazing. By the way, shout out to Boss Logic. I'm a holder as well, Mr. Dude. I love Boss Logic.
Yeah, he's fucking dope, man. His art is so incredible. Like he did one of the Spider-Man posters.
Nice.
Yeah, he's a legend, man. I love his work. I'm proud to be a holder.
Yeah, like it's like the way I kind of like compare it is like us. So we just do this show, and imagine Joe Rogan was actually like, "Hey, I'm going to be off for a week. Like, I need you guys to host my show for me." Kind of like a comparison, like just in the way that like all of a sudden Marvel comes to you and is like, "Yo, your art's so good, we want to put it all over the world in movie theaters." Like, it's fucking insane.
I mean, that would just imagine getting that call, right? Gringo, what's going on in the world of gaming right now? I know we got the Dookie Dash thing launched. How's that looking?
Good, man. They got up to number 4 in the Apple Game Store. Like Roblox is number 2, for example. So, you know, Yuga's gonna make a big comeback. I know it was rough, dude. Like, I mean, I've been through I've been wrecked like everyone over the years. You know, that's the rite of passage, though, like we talked about. But Yuga's gonna make a massive comeback, and I would pay attention to 10KTF because they revealed those are native characters on the other side. If you get the Grailed, there's 2 collections for 10KTF. There's a Gucci Grail collection, which was a collab with Gucci. Those are like, you know, art based, but the actual gaming ones are the Grailed collection, 10KTF. Those are native creatures of the other side. And they're launching a racing game in the other side, it looks like. So, yeah, that's a big thing. But also this morning, something I'm looking at, I'm probably going to get into, is X Spectre, if anyone's ever heard of it. X Spectre was built on XRP.
Yeah.
It's omni-chain, and it looks like it's going to be compatible with Bitcoin. And so now add up XRP, look at what it's doing. They now have smart contracts. You have X Spectre being built on there, and the biggest one is Futureverse. That's another massive open metaverse project that was started on there. The Third Kingdom game, one of their games for the Futureverse is launching. So I really think people need to pay attention to XRP again. What they're building, like with the metaverse, they're working on interoperability with everyone.
Dude,
so yeah,
XRP on just about every single front is going to catapult that thing. Again, the 589 thing is a joke. However, it was 58.9, like, you know, 58 cents 9 yesterday, right? Like it was 589. It was really funny. We were looking at that. $5.89. That's doable. And I think that it's going to melt a lot of faces. Absolutely. A lot of people that have been patient are going to be rewarded, and a lot of people that don't miss the opportunity are going to be pretty happy.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand. Like the big picture and the macro is this: all of these blockchains are building culture on top of it. Even Karate Combat is culture, and it's being built on Hedera. You know, there's all of these blockchains are going to connect at some point. There's going to be bridges. There's going to be this massive, just interoperable metaverse, and we're all early, so it's very exciting.
Hey, Gringo, you're absolutely right. And Hedera is the one that's building the bridges. It's literally going to be every layer one's favorite layer one. It's like your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. You know, if you want to solve your congestion issues, if you want to solve your price predictability issues, Hedera is going to be the layer that you're going to want to solve most of your transactions on. Just use the HTS service. Any layer can use it for the smaller transaction. Bitcoin could use it. Ethereum could use it. Anybody could use it. So it's probably going to be your favorite chain's favorite chain.
HBAR had a rough bear market, right?
Very, very, very rough. I think what happened with HBAR was more of an internal up top issue with the HBAR Foundation, the grants they were giving out. They really focused on institutional things, and it pissed off the retail sector. And the retail sector, unfortunately, was the one propping up the token price. Yeah. So when you piss off your retailers, your token price suffers. However, the HBAR Foundation doesn't give a flying fuck really about the retailers because they're giving them a huge gift. And the gift is So the super cheap building tool. For example, our NFTs are hashinals that we built. If we looked into building those on ordinals, would have cost us $100,000 or more, maybe even up to $500,000 to inscribe our collection. We looked at doing it on Ethereum. It was $100,000 to $150,000 to inscribe our collection. We inscribed it on Hedera for under $300.
That's
And this is a massive. It's the second largest inscription on Hedera. We made over 1 million transactions in an hour.
That's
amazing, man.
dude. So
Well,
Hedera
it cost
looks
us
like
$300.
like last 4 weeks, man. That thing bottomed out. Like it has been.
And on top of that, we can bring our project cross-chain to 27 different chains. So why not build on Hedera and then use the bridges that are already built?
That's
a strong case, man. I like that a lot.
You know,
Yeah,
you know who I see Hedera working very, very closely and well with as they grow, especially like in the gaming aspect, will be Polygon. Polygon and their ag layer will just make things that like Postmasters, like every single thing Postmaster was saying, I was like, oh, okay, cool. Like that fits right into the ag layer with Polygon. Like those two, I think will do something special down the road.
100%.
Does HBAR have a lot of RWA, good RWA plays on it?
It's only RWAs, really. Like, what do we got? We got Gilmore Estate. Like, if you really look at who's building and what the transactions are, it's all institutional transactions. Like, we don't need, they're not retail products. Like,
can you give us a few though?
And,
So
and
Thursdays
crazy
are
shit.
hold on, Postmaster. Thursdays are going to be RWA days. So what are some so we can look into a few?
Okay, so Diamond Standard is going to be your first one you're really going to want to pay attention to. Diamond Standard takes actual diamonds, encases them in a epoxy, and basically they're AI selected, so they all equal the same value. The coin they make is $5,000 worth of diamonds, and the brick that they make is $50,000 worth of diamonds. They're stored in a Brinks vault and used as like a commodity trading. So casinos will be able to use the token Carat, because Carat actually is denominated by 5,000 or 50,000. So if you get 5,000 carats, then you can get 1 coin. If you get 50,000, you can get 1 bar. So it's basically like you buying diamonds as a commodity or as an investment. If you're in the States, they'll actually physically deliver them to you.
Dude, that's all right. I want to talk. That's cool.
I want a guy to deliver them to my fucking house with a briefcase attached to a handcuff attached to his wrist.
I'm sure if you got a whole slew of them, you know, that might be an option that you talk to the Brinks delivery truck about.
But then I want him to open it and be like one teeny tiny little diamond. About the experience, though.
Oh, that's funny.
But yeah, Diamond Standard is one. Another really good one to look at, a retail real world asset, is going to be Gcoin or Gilmore Estates. They're tokenizing everything real estate. So he's basically NFT'd his rental units out of, I think it's New Jersey or something like that. So right now it's just kind of like very beta, but it basically, it's an education as well. So you collect these things and you get access to his seminars, real estate seminars, kind of like the whole real estate industry almost tokenized. So there's a bunch of different NFTs you can gather. It's going to give you kickbacks, but it educates you about investing in real estate using the tokenomics. So yeah, Gcoin or Gilmore Estates coin is another real world asset. But a lot of these real world assets built on Hedera, like I said, they're not even like something that you can invest in. They're just projects that are built like a Red Swan. It's a real estate company that's tokenizing like actual fucking billion-dollar properties and stuff, and you never know that you're using these tokens in the background with their products. You're just going through your everyday life, but these transactions are happening in the background, right?
That's
what Hedera is. It's mass adoption.
That is exactly
you
how
have
it
no
is.
idea that you're using this shit. Same with BlackRock. BlackRock used another company to tokenize like $70 billion worth of assets. So it's a marketplace where you can buy stocks and bonds and derivatives, but it's all being tracked and traced. All the assets are being tracked through Hedera. But you have no idea when you're buying these assets through this tokenized platform that it's actually run on Hedera. You can't buy a Hedera token, or there's no other tokens on there. It's just it's a marketplace for assets to be sold, but you never know that it's run on blockchain, or everything's being tracked and traced on blockchain. So your account creation, everything like that, it's all those transactions are being recorded on Hedera, and it's the little fees that add up that go back to the Hedera Foundation. So that's what they're looking at, is trying to get as many transactions as possible. Hedera's goal is to be in the trillions of transactions by 2026. Right now we're at 70 billion, right? So I think if you add up all the transactions on all the chains, on every single chain that's in the top maybe 1,000, Hedera has more in just its chain than all of the chains combined.
Damn. That's
Bitcoin's made 1 billion. Bitcoin's made 1 billion transactions in 12, 13 years, or however long it's been around, and we're at 70 billion transactions already on Hedera.
That just goes to show like the true scale of like the amount of things that happen throughout the world that we don't even notice, but the scalability of what crypto and blockchain really provide to us, and can do for so many ways, man. Let's freaking go. We're all going to be so filthy rich in like 10 years. It's going to be insane. Don't capitulate. Don't be a bozo. Hang on. All right. What do we got? Dude, I can't believe it's 9:30. Didn't we just like start the show? Isn't that what like just happened? I feel like we just started. It's already time for me to tell you guys. Up in the breakfast table, we've got a post that you're going to want to take a look at. It's probably the first one all the way over to the right. Let me just double check. Yep, all the way over. It goes Web3 Gaming Wednesday on Web3 Breakfast. Got a couple gaming controllers on there. It's also the pinned post on the Web3 Breakfast profile. If you want to try to win $100, take a look at that. You're going to want to make sure we're a quarter of the way there right now. 1/4 of the way there. We've got 225 listeners, and if we get to 1,000, it doesn't look like you guys got the chops to do it. I mean, if we were a quarter of the way through the show, maybe, but no, we really didn't make too much progress since the beginning of the show, other than a fantastic conversation. As far as trying to win you guys extra money, progress was made all around all sorts of different fronts, but your ability to make extra money, you guys screwed the pooch.
We're still double burning today, so.
Thank you. Appreciate you. Yeah, tippy waitress. I see we got some hands here.
Bots assemble.
What's that?
I said bots assemble.
Yeah,
so
really.
we can all win a little more money.
Come to the stage. A Doom. Wait. Yeah, the stage is moving around on me now. You guys are all hip hopping. I don't know who was first between Gringo, Modern Canadian, or Crypto May. But let's go Crypto May, ladies
Modern
first.
Canadian. Sorry.
Crypto May, how are you?
Yeah, everyone. I'm so excited to be here, and thank you so much for the interesting insights on the various projects to look out for in the Hedera chain. And I'm so excited about what is happening on that ecosystem. Well, I'm here to speak for a new gaming platform on a proof of authority blockchain that just launched. So the gaming dynamics is quite simple. What we are trying to do, we are trying to encourage users to build tree planting habits while playing our game. So we are encouraging forestation again. The world is rapidly going through global warming crisis. So we are trying to see how we can help people build that tree planting habits by just playing our game on Telegram. So the game is called the name of the game is called HMDF Humidify. So the game mechanics is simple. You just tap on the game every 3 hours, and you get tokens. And the tokens that you get in your wallet is actually what you would get once released on exchanges in a few months from now. So but the interface is easy to navigate for anyone. So we are just trying to save the world in our little ways, and watch out for more updates, interesting updates, partnerships, and all other information about our projects. So I'll be sharing it in the comment section. Please try check it out. If you love it, check it out. Engage with it. If you find it useful, share it with your friends as well. Let's make the earth green again. Let's make the earth green again. Yeah, that's all about. Thank you very much.
Hey, I think sustainable projects, bringing back rainforest, commend you. Very good.
Oh man, I can't believe I forgot that real world asset on Hedera as well, guys. Look at Dovu.
What's Dovu?
That's all I'm going to say. Dovu is tokenizing carbon credits, and it's created a marketplace for carbon credits. They're basically partnered with the UN and the World Economic Forum. They have huge grants, and it's going to be it's basically going to be the new US dollar. Like carbon credits is going to take over the petrodollar. In my humble opinion, that is what the future of money is. These carbon credits will be created for green incentives. Instead of creating the petrodollar, they're going to create money and give it to farmers and landowners that sustain carbon projects, basically. So
hey, man,
that's all being created on something. Dovu is the token that you can get, but the Hedera Guardian service is the massive project that's I think you guys probably remember Brendan boring you with the satellites in space thing on karate. That's what he was talking about. There's satellites in space tracking everything onto the Hedera network, including cow farts, fucking land changes, all sorts of things being tracked on the Hedera Guardian service.
Can I ask you
and
a
then
question?
they issue carbon credits. Go ahead.
Something that I've wanted to know for a while. I've talked about this many times on the show, and I feel like this is kind of like the way things are moving. And let's from farm to table, stuff like that. And maybe it's a different blockchain, but maybe Hedera has something like this where, say, when a cow is born, that is minted onto the blockchain, right? That event is. And then from there, its entire life cycle is somehow, some way, shape, or form connected to the blockchain. So it's antibiotics, whatever happens throughout its life, processing plant, onto the package of meat, then goes a QR code so that if you care enough, you could figure out the origin story of that piece of meat.
You're talking about the Hedera Guardian service right now, brother. You're basically, they do that with cows, with the feed. You change the feed of your cows, you prove that they fart less, and they issue you carbon credits, bro. I'm telling you, it's happening right now.
This is my question. This is my question. Since I am a farmer that does do regenerative agriculture,
you can go to Dovu and you can actually have your farm signed up to receive these credits right now. It's live and running.
Oh, hell yeah. All right, I'm going to have to get with you.
100%, bro.
That's
and
so
the
funny,
staking
that's
mechanism, the
just
token,
like,
it's amazing.
To me, that was just, it was something that came out of a conversation, but it made a lot of sense to me. And I've used it as an example several times over probably the last year. But if that's a real thing, man, that's massive.
The Hedera Guardian service is literally the brainchild of all of Hedera. It's the World Economic Forum and the UN building this super fucking tracker to incentivize carbon initiatives. So the carbon capture machines, all that stuff, it's all going to be recorded on Hedera, and almost every single carbon credit, they've basically made a deal with Hedera that Hedera is going to track all the other carbon credits as well, because there's some problem with creating them and double spending them and all this stuff. So they've actually solved that major issue with the carbon credits. And that's why they've got these partners, because they were trying to push this for the last 10 years, but with the current model that they have, the centralized model and issuing these carbon credits, it isn't fair. And with the Hedera Guardian service, any farm can go on the site, sign up your farm, and start getting carbon credits with a carbon initiative, whether it's reserving forests or replanting forests or doing that rock salt over your field, or like there's all sorts of fucking initiatives or whatever. I'm not an expert in collecting those carbon credits, but I do know if you are a farmer, it is actually pretty easy to go through the Guardian service. It's like a very easy UI. It's like an app now you can get to just start collecting carbon credits.
Dude, that's absolutely wild. I definitely want to look way more into the Hedera blockchain and what some of those projects are, because I feel like it was like one of those Hedera was a down and out because of the price of the coin, but that doesn't mean that the development around it was down and out either. So I appreciate
Yeah, it was
all
just
of the
it was
information on that.
basically
I
a
know none
retail.
of this was gaming today, guys, and if you came here for gaming, I'm sorry. There was just some other things that obviously took precedent. RWAs are going to be massive. We did talk a little bit of gaming in the beginning, and we can definitely talk about it for the last 15 minutes, no problem. But I know, a lot of what's happening in the art. You have to understand, for me, why it's such a big focus, and it would seem like a dense move not to have a specific day about RWAs anyway. But the whole idea, and something that I said yesterday, was that we're going through the shift in this ecosystem. RWAs is just one of the verticals, right? Where you're experiencing this projected growth of like, it's again 16 trillion as a conservative number. 30 trillion probably seems a little more realistic, potentially a lot more, up to 50 of a entire ecosystem that's just getting started. It's at like 5 billion right now, or some stupid number. It's so low. And so the growth that it's supposed to experience over the next several years is absolutely so tremendous. How in the world do we expect a time for a bear market? Like, that doesn't make sense, right? And the same, you got to think about the gaming. You got to think about some other ecosystems that, are really going to flourish from the absolute growth, insane growth that we will see from blockchain. But, at the end of the day, we're going to talk about RWAs tomorrow, so we can finish off the rest of the day with gaming today, if you guys prefer. My apologies. I don't want to rob the audience of what they came for. If you feel me.
Give the people
I think they just came for the Gotti.
Ooh, just do the giveaway and go home. That's it. If we're just gonna start doing is start the show, pick the winners, and just shut it down. Congratulations, you guys won your Gotti. Now I'm excited for the folks over on YouTube. Hopefully that thing works. If it doesn't work, I'll have to pivot quickly. And I should pick up back up while you guys chat about some. What else is going on in the gaming world? Someone talk gaming.
I got some plenty to offer, but Modern Canadian's up first. Go ahead, bud.
Yeah, I was the Neon Heroes Season 3 leaderboard is done. So the people that were playing will be getting their airdrops shortly. And then Desolation, I made that video with my top 3 games, and Desolation was one of them. They just announced their leaderboard, Season 12. And they also had a post, and this is something I want to talk to you guys about, is when it comes to mobile gaming, like I believe if your game can be on mobile or can have an aspect that ties in with the game on PC or whatever on mobile, I think that's huge for mass adoption. I think you need to have some sort of aspect when it comes to mobile. And I see Parallel making like a third-person shooter and all that now. But I'm thinking to myself, like, why not just put the card game on mobile first? I feel like they're kind of spreading their resources and not focusing. Like, the card game is the core game, and I believe they should focus on that's what made them, what they are. They should get it on mobile and get people in other countries into that game, which will also steer them and funnel them into the third-person shooter and all the other games that they want to make.
Yeah, they actually kind of are already. They're developing the mobile version with augmented reality. Parallel is, but Parallel Colony will be mobile, and it's coming out Q1 of 2025. That's the AI avatar game with Parallel. It looks amazing, man.
Like, yeah, I've seen that, but it's not their core game. It's their core game.
But that's what they are working on it though. From what I've seen, they have AR that they're working on with the trading card game. So that's exciting.
Oh my! Can you imagine using your Apple Vision Pro to play Parallel? That'd be pretty cool. Or even
they already tested. They tested it. There's old videos of Parallel. They were testing their augmented reality with Apple Vision Pro. They had like a giant robot inside their living room. Like, their AR is so advanced, man. Their AI is probably some of the best AI there is. Like, they're writing songs in Parallel Colony now. The AI agents are. They're literally using the AI agents to be trading bots. Like, they'll be like, hey, go swap this for that, and they'll go do it. Like, the AI agents are so advanced with Parallel. Like, Parallel is going to dominate. But yeah, real quick, in other news, Parrot with My Pet Hooligan. Do you see their token? It's up 125% in 1 week. So pay attention to My Pet Hooligan. And then also Metalcore won the Game Developer Award Game of the Year, Web3 Game of the Year. So Metalcore is one to watch. I'm a holder of these.
Metalcore looks amazing.
Yeah, I love both these projects. I'm a holder. But real quick, I know we stopped talking about the RWA and the the carbon credits, but one project RWA real quick on Ethereum, Eco Sapiens. I think it was the second or third RWA project period on Ethereum, but they do carbon credits. They plant trees. I don't know if they're working with Hedera. That would be an amazing collab from what I just heard about. So that's something to look at. But anyway, yeah, the gaming stuff, there's so much coming with gaming. You know, the Other Side playtest is next Friday at 9 p.m. If anyone's interested, I'll be in there playing.
Oh, really?
That's Project Dragon episode 3. Yep. Yeah. So Other Side playtest on, I believe it's September 27th. It's Friday, 9 p.m. I'll be there if you guys are. Well, I'll be there anyway, but
Dude, hell yeah. All right. Let's see here. Man, a lot of these YouTube giveaway things are for comments, not on live streams. That's annoying. What the fuck does everybody else use?
Yo, is it cool if I jump in while you're pulling the giveaway?
Oh, absolutely, brother. Absolutely.
GM fam, thanks for inviting me up or grabbing my request, whatever. We've got a gaming project that has 2 collections on Stargaze. I recently put out a thread about it. I'll pin that up here. The big thing that might, oops, I might have pinned the wrong thing. Sorry if I put some other spam up there. Sorry, y'all. The big thing that might interest people on is being a holder of these NFTs will get you an airdrop of the token coming for this game. The game is being launched on the BSC network, so it's going to be out there in kind of a big space where there's available liquidity and things like that. So anyways, check it out. It's called Chilled Worlds. There are 2 projects that are traded on Stargaze are Chilled Kids and Chilled Walkers. I got some sample art in the thread for both of those. I got links if people are interested in clicking around, learning more about the project, how they're launching, things like that. They do have a live alpha release of the game. Actual gameplay, you can go click the link and play the game, play the alpha release, and see what they're working on. So it's real stuff coming from this project over on Stargaze. Another project I know of, like in the Cosmos NFT space, that's got a game coming is Honorize. They're on the ORI chain. I see V down there. I don't know if I can find something to post for people to follow or, click the links or whatever in DYOR. But there's this ORI chain just started hosting NFTs. They've got Talus there for their launch pad. There's a couple of like community supported NFTs, and this Honorize is going to be developing a game. So yeah, I got a pin from their post or from their handle as well. So anybody interested in going and like clicking the links, like I said, just find out a little bit more. Like I said, with the Chilled project, there is airdrop there if people are airdrop chasers and want to do that, or if they want to actually test real gaming. And I always appreciate you guys letting me talk. The last time I added a ton of followers, and so I want to show appreciation for the space and do a giveaway. If you can pull an extra one for me, I'll give somebody a Stargaze NFT. And then anybody who reposts the thread about the Chilled, I'll pull for some Stargaze NFTs as well there. So 2 chances to win Stargaze NFTs. I really appreciate your time, guys. Thanks.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Love that. All right, we're going to pick 3 winners. The first 2 on the X picker are going to be our Gotti winners, and then the third one will be the winner of an NFT. Compliments of Homestead. Thank you, brother. And so, yeah, that'll be fun. And then we'll get we're going to get a winner over on the YouTube as well. I'm super excited about that. Jacob, I know you are in the crowd, sir. Do you mind giving us an update on, is you working with a game, Ascent Rivals? Is that correct?
Yeah, sorry, let me get to my phone. Yeah, quick update on Ascent Rivals. We are running play tests right now every Tuesday and Friday at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time, 7:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We are flying out to Atlanta October 3rd through the 6th to attend DreamHack. We're going to do some marketing there, hopefully get some partnerships going. I don't know if we'll probably be meeting up with the Avalanche team and then also hyping it. We have a couple of content creators from there that we're going to be meeting up and talking with, so hopefully we can expand on that front. And then I think after that, the next tournament we have coming up is going to be sponsored by Shelby Mustang. I don't have a date on that, but that's going to be coming up. You can actually tune in and watch the tournament live. So we got stuff rolling. Just play test right now, though, mainly.
Dude, hell yeah. Dude, Shelby, huh? Okay, so now that makes sense. I remember you posting a few weeks ago you were touring the production facility, right? Or you were at a facility where they had a number of them.
So no, we got to tour the actual production facility in Vegas, and we got a tour from Vince Violetta. We actually got to go back into the private workshop where he designs all the Shelby parts, and it was really funny getting to talk to him. He's like a typical, old blue collar guy that just is talking about it like it's just another job and just oh my God, we got so much work. It's just, we just can't keep up. And it's like, dude, you're Shelby Mustang. Of course you have so much work you can't keep up. You're just like, you're kind of a legend, dude. Like, what? It was a really special experience.
Hell yeah. Hey, Jacob, what was that game that you told me to sign up for? It's supposed to be, the playtest is supposed to be today or tomorrow, isn't it?
It may be Off the Grid. That's
Off the Grid. That was it.
Yeah, that's one game I'm really, really excited about. My computer specs aren't quite good enough to run it like super, super cleanly because it's not optimized properly yet. But overall, just from play testing, that's like out of shooters, definitely one of the top games I think going to be coming out. It's well put together, unique in itself, and not there's a lot of little things that happen in the other shooters, things not registering, a lot of bugs, a lot of copycat bullshit. So that one I feel like is very unique and it has a chance to be a really good game. Just fun.
Boom. Anything else? We got anything else? Or should we? I want to give you guys one last. What's that?
Before we end the stream, I just wanted to mention about tonight's community gaming night. I'll be live at 8 p.m. There's 3 games I'm thinking of playing. There's one called Crab Game, which is kind of like a Squid Game kind of game on Steam. It's free. There's Smash Karts, which is playable on PC and mobile. And there's Jackbox, which is usually a hit. Everybody can play. Anybody can log in through their phone. So it's very, very easy. No cost to anybody. So I want to try and get as many people as we can. Anybody that's here is welcome. I want to make it easy access for everybody from your phone, whatever. Just chill out on the couch. You can just be on your phone and playing. But yeah, I'll be live at 8. So send me a follow. Follow my tweets. I'll be posting about it a little bit later.
Perfect. Yeah, we'll definitely kick those links out. Appreciate you, my guy. Doom, go for it, brother.
Hey, real quick, man. What's up, everybody? Hey, I just wanted to do a shout out for everybody that came to that space last night that me and Blocky did. Thank you guys. Do appreciate that. Yeah, I just pretty much wanted to say that. I guess we're gonna be doing some sort of spaces probably on a Tuesday or a Monday. So I don't know. We're trying to get everything organized and whatnot, but we do appreciate the support from all you guys. If you guys want to come and bullshit with us, I think our main premises is we're gonna probably eventually get charts in there and then go through the do a chat kind of thing. I don't know. We're trying to get it all organized, so we're just I just want to say thanks, guys. I do appreciate all of that.
Boom, Dan. Absolutely, brother. Like you guys, I love the show. Love the conversation. Sorry, I popped in a little late. Check your DM real quick, and then yeah, whenever you guys get that thing scheduled, make sure that you send that link out. We'll get it reposted. You guys have some great conversations. Again, sorry, I was a few minutes late. Postmaster, my guy.
Yeah, I just want to let everybody know that we are still minting our Fighterbug Flawless NFTs. And if you mint any NFT today, you're going to get a J-Chains with it. So just DM me your transaction and I'll get that up to you.
Hey, just so you know, and I'll reach out to you after the show today. I was gonna do a big thing. I'm gonna buy some of them live on my show today. So got some HBAR over on Femex. I'm gonna do all the stuff that I got to do to shift it around. So that will be at 4 p.m. Eastern on the show today. I'm gonna scoop up some of those. So I'll keep you posted on
Perfect.
that.
Well, let's send you over your ultra rare as well. And yeah.
Boom. Boom. All right, I'll shoot you DM after the show.
You're the man.
Hey, real quick. How we feeling? You ready?
I'm ready, bro. I'm more than ready.
Fuck yeah. I'm excited.
I'm peaking today. I want to fight today, actually.
Dude, there was like, I feel you, dude.
Yeah,
there was like,
there's a little smoker event on the weekend. I actually signed up with my coach to do like a little show. We're gonna do some content around it and shit.
Nice.
So
Are they 16 or are you using 4-ounce gloves?
Oh, it's 16.
Okay.
Yeah, little Muay Thai demo.
Nice, man. Well, go crush him, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you, sir.
Here you go. I'll talk to you soon. Crypto May, what's up, fam?
Hi guys, a quick one. I just wanted to share that I have pinned the game I was talking about on the spaces. So please, I'm open to feedback and whatever thoughts you have about the game. Do feel free to let me know. Shoot me a DM, and then we can keep improving the game. Community first, as always. Thank you.
Absolutely. I think, is it up there? You posted up to the nest? Yeah, Crypto May. There it is. Cool. Awesome. Well, guys, you check out all the stuff we've got up there. I am going to switch on over to the X picker here. Let's do, so you guys see my screen here. Here we go. We are going to be giving away $200 in Gotti. We didn't quite make the 1,000 people, unfortunately, but we're still going to give away $200 in Gotti. And the winners for this are, drum roll, please. What? Oh, that's a YouTube link. Ha, 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 ha. Uno momento, por favor.
Hi.
Hi, I feel like I'm in a sitcom all of a sudden with that canned laughter. I loved that. That was great. Kind of made me feel the pressure of like, oh my God, how did you not get how did you put the YouTube link in there and not? All right, here we go. Command V. And the winners of the Gotti are there it is, man. The tablas. Give me those tablas. I feel like I'm at a poetry slam. Yeah, man. Yeah. All right, our winners are C Fortes 08 and Crypto Rules Only. Congratulations, you both just won $100 in Gotti. I'm gonna send you a DM. Shoot me your Soul Phantom address, and we will get that sent out. And the last order of business that we got to do here is we got to give away $100 in Gotti to our YouTube fam. Now, the YouTube picker thing didn't work, so I think what we're gonna do here, Blocky, and who was our first place today? Mike Volmer. Blocky and Mike Volmer. I'm going to reach out to you guys separately myself. Congratulations. Those are our first two YouTube winners. Appreciate you guys being here every fucking day. I love you guys. I love the competition that no matter what time I start this space, no matter what time I schedule this live stream, it might be at 5 a.m. One of those guys is in there commenting almost immediately. I love you guys for doing that. Congratulations to both of you. I'll shoot you DMs. The rest of you, congratulations. At some other point, I know you're going to win. And everybody else, thank you so much for participating and playing. We will be back tomorrow at 9 a.m. Eastern. I'll be back at 4 p.m. today. What else we got? Anything else? Gaming tonight, don't miss it. I'll put out a Chop Shop post. Mr. Dude and I starting our show evenings on Thursdays tomorrow. That's the Chop Shop. Anybody got any other orders of business before we're adjourned for the day?
Just stay
Can I
safe.
just ask? Oh, sorry.
I was just going to say, stay safe to all my Florida peeps here with our Cat 3 coming towards our way.
Stay safe.
Oh yeah, man, I'm getting ready.
and to all of our friends up in Georgia and Tennessee and the rest of the country, they're going to be affected by this. So thoughts and prayers.
It's a monster, man.
Yeah, everybody stay safe. Get your stuff in order, and see you guys all later.
All right, we'll catch you guys tomorrow. Remember, it's all about being consistent. Just do your 1%, whatever it may be. It may not be about your fitness. It may be about your health. Maybe it's about your work. Maybe it's about spending time with your family, your kids, whatever it is. Just be consistent. Make yourself better. 1%. Do it. do it every day and do as best you can. Remember, some days it's not going to work. Some days you're going to take a couple steps back, and that's all right. You got to take those steps back to appreciate the steps forward, and that's how it all works. It's like a market. Everything's cyclical, right? Just keep trying. I love you guys. See you. I'll see you later. But for the Breakfast Club and the crew, we'll be back tomorrow. Ciao for now, fam.